Yo, what's up? I ain't dropped a gaming video on this channel since forever. I mean, I just dropped this Elden Ring thing, but I won't really count it because it was really just a funny moments type vid, and it was only like 4 minutes long. But officially, we're finally playing a new series on this channel. I know I'm looking comfy as hell right now. I kind of just got from the gym. It's also 2 in the morning. Now, if you want to pay attention to the screen right now, you see I have 66 hours the night ring, and I just platinumed it. That's the reason I haven't been active, I'm gonna be real. But we here to play another game. I actually knew about Danganropa for like the longest time. I watched the first season of the first anime, but that's about all I've consumed about it. As you see, I did buy Reload, so I plan on playing both the games. I also bought one of the spin-off games, so I also do plan on playing that on the channel. I don't know if I'm gonna play all 3 of these straight through. It really depends on how much I rock with them, but I do plan to play all of them at some point. Logic difficulty? Yo, I thought this was a visual novel. I'm actually gonna have to like lock in. I'll just throw it on kind for both. Give me the raw experience type shit. Pause. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of the privileged. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. Why the fuck is Hope like bolded out right there? Is that something I gotta remember? There are 2 things you need to know to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to already be the best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Nagato? Is that your name? It's something with a knee. Oh, Makoto. Wow, I was off.
My name's Makoto Naegi.
So we get like VA sometimes. I don't hate that. Oh, now it's gone. You just have one voice line. Y'all ain't feel like paying your voice actors too much? That's cool. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. Way to fucking degrade yourself, my boy. Shit. I really don't have much going for me. Damn. Wow. Yo, get some confidence, gang. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a sidekick or a mutant. Yeah, we're all human here, bro. What are we doing here? You making it sound like the other students are some extraterrestrial beings. Even among the average, I'm completely average. Damn. Yo, we just starting off with the negative shit off back, and can we get some like audio controls? Cause this music is like loud as fuck. Well, who you are kind of sucks, I won't lie. You're already a boring ass nigga, but you're also content with being a boring ass nigga, which makes you even worse. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce myself right off the back. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night. What you do? Goon? Come on. Chat rooms, really? It's such a popular topic that there are threads online dedicated to talking about these schools' attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of the threads, and all I saw was talk about ultimate students who are way beyond your average high schoolers. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. There's also the ultimate baseball star, and then there's the ultimate fashionista. I know her. I've seen her a couple times now that I think about it. Junko, I definitely know you. There was an anime YouTuber back in the older days. I forgot who it was. It might have been like the Anime Man or somebody. One of these niggas was obsessed over her. I don't remember who it was. That was like a good decade ago. But beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How does such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? You gonna be off this shit, bro. Oh my god. If I'm gonna be playing as you, you cannot be this degradable person, gang. I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join as the ultimate lucky student. So what, like you're just saving graces that you're just lucky as shit, and that's what's so special about you? I mean, that's cool, I guess. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Hey, luck can be a skill sometimes. I forgot what show said that. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost. Like I didn't even belong here. I could feel myself losing my nerve, but still, I can't just stand in front of the school gates forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter and clutched it in my hand. Wow, butchered that, y'all can read part 2. It said there would be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Jesus, fucking free throw bricks right here. They bolted them shits out and everything, and I still butchered those. Maybe that's what threw me off, low key. But the fact that they're bolting all these letters is probably telling me I should be remembering them. They did give me a difficulty option for shit you gotta remember, so I feel like I should actually be paying attention, which is semi-difficult when I'm also reading lines at the same time, trying not to fuck up my lines. So I can't fully take in every info I get, but we'll just have to, you know, rely on my keen sense because y'all know who I am. Y'all don't know who I am, but you're gonna see who I am after this playthrough. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before, and I took my first step into the main hall. Plain ass looking building. Prestige for what? This shit looked just like the entrance to Yandere Sim, bro. Whack as hell. My fault. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7 a.m. Wow, you actually came way too early, bro. Why the fuck would you come 50 minutes early? You're a bitch. Some people just like being on time for things. No, like that's before being on time. Don't come 50 minutes early. The max you could be early is 15 minutes. Every time I come early for something, I always just wait in my car until like 5 minutes before I'm supposed to be in. Then I go in. I'll be 5 minutes early. 15 minutes early is already kind of pushing it, but you choose 50 minutes early, that's almost a full hour early. What are you doing in that time? Rushed out the house for what? Just to wait an hour? Honestly, in that moment, being late is better than waiting an hour. You gonna look stupid as shit. Waiting like you finna buy something, bro. Yeah, it does make sense nobody's here. Makoto, what are you doing? Don't ever take the same name as my goat. Come on, man. Trying to play it cool, I take my first step into the Hope's Peak Academy. It's also my first step towards starting a new life in school. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Hoping for at Hope Academy? You hope for it? Okay. So that psychedelics? This is what happens when you come an hour early, bro. You get hit with some spooky shit. My view basically became warped. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. And then the next moment, everything was black. And that's how it all began. And how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy was not because I had good luck. It was so I could experience the ultimate despair. Ooh, I was so tough with that shit. Welcome to the despair. This Loki, that loading screen low-key remind me of some Left 4 Dead shit right there. I don't know why. Like, what was it? Carnival map? It looks just like that art right there. Fuck, I love Left 4 Dead, guys. I love that game. Oh shit. I woke up with my head resting on the top of a hard wooden desk. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but why was I sleeping here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Type of animation? Hello? Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. Oh, tutorial? Cool shit. Yeah, this interface is a little freaky, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't fully hate it. Let's check the time. We was 50 minutes early. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock now. You dozed off for a full hour? Now you're pretty much late, gang. Okay, let's see. What might have happened here is I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall and someone carried me here. That's a horrible observation. I don't know how you got it to that. You seem to think niggas just let you sleep through an hour-long orientation. That would automatically mean your classroom is full of pricks if people just let you sleep through the first day. One time back in middle school, I literally fell asleep in class, and by the time I woke up, a whole new class was in there. It was an elective. So not only did everybody in that classroom leave when they seen the bell, they saw me sleeping. Not one person thought to wake me up, including the teacher, by the way. The teacher just let me sleep there. And then a whole new classroom came in and none of them thought to wake me up. I probably took somebody's seat, and instead of waking me up, I guess they just sat somewhere else. Just a whole school full of pricks, I ain't gonna lie. I still remember that shit till this day, because that shit was embarrassing, waking up in the middle of the class with a whole bunch of people who I've pretty much never seen before, and I had to just stand up and walk out without saying any words. I don't even remember anybody acknowledging me. I feel like niggas just stared at me as I walked out. That shit was kind of weird. Whatever. I look-key lost the plot. What was he saying? Oh yeah, we was talking about like how niggas just left this nigga here to sleep for an hour. If that's true, it must mean this classroom is inside of Hope's Peak. Wonder where you got that fucking observation from. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is really all strange. I mean, There's a camera, a big ass camera just in the middle of the classroom. The windows are boarded up. You got a box TV and it's 2014. I feel like it's been strange since you got here, gang. Now that I think about it, even if you came an hour early, you ain't see no type of staff. I know you average, but you're seeming pretty stupid right here. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be some other students here now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the circle button. Okay. Well, I kind of wanted to examine what the fuck was going on with this camera. Any info I could take in will probably be useful. Yeah, I ain't get jack shit from that. Let's mingle with the other students that might be here. Freak ass hallways. Why is this shit purple? Who chose this? Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. Yeah, I don't know why they got purple LED lights in the fucking school. Some freak ass janitor probably. Oh, I had no idea they would let me like walk around, but this shit's kind of reminiscent of P1 and P2 movement, bro. This ain't too cool, I won't lie. Oh, we just for real got like color coded hallways and shit. You know, I can't fully hate on that. By the time I got into the main hall, everyone is already there. Damn, came 50 minutes early, it's still late.
New kid?
Shit, you panicked too fucking quick. I was trying to examine my competition. Oh, thank you. You're gonna move it back. Yeah, I do remember a lot of y'all, actually.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
WVA, my voice was getting tired.
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Oh, right back to voice acting? I just got a swig of water, bro. Let me rehydrate quickly. Shit. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked for the school. I looked around at everyone who gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a warm aura coming from each of them. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just sleeping. Whoa, you too? Probably happened to all of us, gang. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. You're the first human I've ever heard utter that sentence. Most people just say weirder and weirder. Curiouser and curiouser? That's low-key a tongue twister right there, gang. Just a moment. There's something we must address. And who fucking made you a leader? You got a crazy fit on right now, bro. Oh, so we got all this shit going on. You worried about the tardiness? Yeah, you're a put. My fault, I didn't even read the line. I just read the first words and I was like, what the fuck we on? Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware that the meeting here was 8 p.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment. Who the fuck this nigga think he is? Rock Lee? Deadass. Get on his ass. I already know who you are. What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it. Deadass. Came here an hour early. Really had nothing to do with me. Alright, don't pitch shame, bitch. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves? Oh, you can actually let me like choose who I speak to first. That's dope. Let's talk to you because you was on some fucking loser shit. We'll just go left to right.
Bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Don't be too crazy, bro. What's up, though? Salute. You seem like one of them type of niggas. Toko Furuwaka. Okay, I butchered that again.
I'm Toko Fukawa.
Sorry, can't hear you over this loud OST that I can't turn down for whatever reason. Yeah, so she's already off to a bad start.
Hey, I'm Sayaka
You
Maidana.
seem pretty
I look
normal.
forward to getting to know you.
Sup? I hope I can remember these names. Oh, she was the idol? Next guy.
Yo, the name's Leon Kawai.
Leon.
What's up?
You pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. You do not look like no high schooler though. You look like a hippie. You look like a pot dealer. Alright, last dude of the group. I kinda saved you for last for a reason. You probably annoying as hell.
The Alpha and the Omega.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Alright, bro. Shut up with it. Oh, you're the fanfic creator? I'm not even surprised. Last dude, you couldn't judge his hobbies to his looks. This nigga, I can judge it as all. So you just straight off bragging with your shit. Everybody else was pretty humble. Now you're saying, oh, I'm the ultimate. Like, fuck off, nigga. Shut up. Okay, I'm done with them. Now I gotta move on to the next batch. That little fanfic weirdo had nothing for me to say. We're gonna start from right to left this time.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
You bring the vibes here. You the biker, ain't you? Hell yeah, I remember you.
Hi.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
Kyuko
you.
Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Fuck out my face. Need no introductions to this motherfucker. Well, maybe I do. I don't really know you, like, personally, but I just see a lot of media of you at the minimum. Well, not recently. Like a decade ago when this game just came out, she was kind of like the only character people would care about. And that bear too, I guess. I actually remember you from the anime. I remember her being some cool ass motherfucker, but we gon' see. No dialogue? You don't even want to introduce yourself? Just straight dots here? Yeah, can I ask your name? Holy shit. Alright, thank you.
Kyoko Kirigiri.
Kyoko. Ultimate. Okay, so we're just unknown here. You're one of the ones that we didn't know about? Yo, I didn't even peep it, but there's just fucking turrets right here. Can we, can we inquire at this? No way, that's a real gun? Yeah, it's a fucking prop. Why would they ever put a gun on the camera? You know, it's real as hell.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
What's up? I also remember you from the anime. Now, it might have been you who was the cold, clean ass nigga and not the other girl from earlier, but we're gonna remember. And with that, all the introductions are done. This is no time to be standing around making friends, acting all buddy like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Damn, that's a new insult. I might have to steal that, I ain't gonna lie. Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you just slept, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. Seriously? I presumed so a long time ago. Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. But that's just weird that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Okay, wow, well, you're fucking mad as hell. I mean, I guess if I did just get, like, drugged and then thrown into a fucking facility with turrets and guns and bullshit like that, I'd be a little pissed too. Maybe we just got caught in some, like, you know, crime or something? Yeah, you got kidnapped and all got locked into a place with a big metal door. Of course it's a fucking crime, you stupid. Oh wow, oh my god, I was gonna say some crazy shit.
Is it?
Makes sense why you're just a model. What, like a kidnapping? Nah, fucking robbery. What else would it be, bro? God damn. You know, I love visual novel games, but I swear they always have the dumbest dialogue of all time just to fill up space. You think somebody grabbed us and hauled us off here and we're not in the actual school? What gave you that fucking impression? Oh my god, bro. I'm telling you sometimes, bro. Something's happening. I woke up in the morning in the daily news.
Testing. Mic check 1,
What's
2.
up?
This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Oh yeah, that's the teddy
Can
bear.
everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Oh, back to VA. The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience.
Oh yeah, I know exactly where that's at.
That's all. I'll be waiting.
On my way. You heard the man. Let's get to it. I feel like that's what bro's gonna say in a second.
Goodbye.
Well, okay. You just dipped out before anything could be said. Not wasting a fucking second. I get you.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Oh, fuck ass bear. What was your name again? Holy fucking 240p. Game did come out pretty early though. I can't even hate.
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear.
No, it kind of looked like it.
I am Monokuma!
You're Kuma.
And I am this school's headmaster.
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was What I was seeing, it was utterly incomprehensible. Such a bright voice and such a carefree attitude was completely out of place, and all the anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. First, let's talk about what your school life here will be like. Make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. You will live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to rules and regulations of the school. And now then, regarding the end date for this communal life,
Too bad.
there isn't one. So we just in here for life? That's cool, I guess. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention that thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. And that is,
Actually,
as a headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for the use. As the headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on communal lifestyles. And if for someone to disrupt that harmony, they alone would be allowed to leave that school. That, my students, is the graduational clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know, if one person was to murder another, murder?
yes indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. I can't even fake a reaction because I already knew this shit. Sometimes I wish I came into these like straight blind as hell, but it's whatever. Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this? Joke? What you mean, like your hair? Damn, he just shot you like that. Oh shit, you gonna beat that bear's ass?
Gotcha, you little piece of shit! I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
Alright, calm the anger.
The violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
So we kill everything but you is what I'm hearing?
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey,
Yo, this nigga's a bomb? No comeback this time? Yeah, this nigga's finna self-destruct.
Watch out!
Yeah, obviously, that sounds like a fucking bomb. What are you doing? No common sense. C, correctly a bomb. Now can you niggas believe this shit is real? This means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
Oh, well, no, he's back. Insta repair. There's another one? Son of a bitch, you seriously tried to kill me just now. In his defense, you tried to kill him first. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who wants to violate my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt. Well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya. And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. Keeping quiet to myself, I looked around at the others. Oh yeah, I guess it should be a little tense because some niggas might, you know, try to get out of here to murder. I mean, murder to get out of here. I probably would, depending on what I got outside. In this situation, I already know exactly who I'm murking off. Little nigga who be writing them fanfics. Easy murk off, just say he died of a heart attack or something. They locked him out and he couldn't get his fucking insulin shots because they ain't bring him in here. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, is not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Title card. Oh, dead ass. Welcome to the School of Despair, the end, a prologue. I think that's a good stopping point. I've been recording for an hour and 40 straight, and it's also almost 4 a.m. I got work tomorrow. So I think we'll cut it off there. I already knew what this was about. I was originally going to cut it off on a murder, but there's a fatigue when it comes to recording visual novels. Do not worry though, because I will be right back with another video as soon as possible. We finally got a series on this channel again. I couldn't tell you how long it's been. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.